Belizean chimole or black soup is basically a version of chicken soup with other meats added and this spice right here, black ricado. This makes it hot, spicy, and gives it a very unique taste. Welcome to the Bear Pantry Show. If you're looking for authentic Belizean recipes, then you're in the right place. My name is Barbara and this is Cooking Made Simple. I've enlisted Joe to help me today, so he's cutting up a whole chicken because I only want to use half of it. So now let me go grab a pot because I need to boil some eggs. Because like I said at the beginning, this is kind of like a chicken soup, but it has other meats added to it. And I'm going to add ground beef and boiled eggs. Some people add ground pork, all right? So now let me grab my eggs and set them to come to room temperature while this water comes to a boil. Now Joe has washed the chicken off with distilled white vinegar already. So I'm just picking through it to see what pieces I want to put in the soup because I'm only going to make enough soup for 2 people, all right? So this is what we're going to need, red ricado. I'm going to use the rub. So let me open this up. By the way, here are the ingredients, guys. So I've just opened it up and I'm crumbling some on top of the meat. And you can also pick up the red ricado at my Amazon store. I'm going to start listing that in the description below, okay? Now I'm hitting it with some salt and some black pepper. You don't want to put too much salt and black pepper right away because this right here, the black ricado, that has salt. I'm going to use this one that my Uncle Roger sent for me. Shout out to Uncle Roger. You can also get this at my Amazon store. It might not be the same brand, but it'll be the black ricado, all right? Now, I think I might need this extra piece that I'm putting back, but let's start with this. So I'm just diluting this down to a liquid. Now let me go ahead and salt my pot for the eggs and then lower the eggs in. I don't know why you put salt in the pot when you're doing the eggs, but I see Chef Ramsay do it. So you know what? If it's good for him, it's good enough for me, right? So now I've set the timer for 12 minutes. Now let me grab my ground beef. Some people will use ground pork. I don't eat pork like that, so I always do ground beef. So this is a 5-pound tube. And let's see it's 73.27, so it's going to be very high fat. Let me go ahead and get like a pound off and then put it in my skillet. Break this up with my spoon. I don't need to squish this with the potato masher because I don't want the pieces to be too small. Just some diced up onions. I'm not going to put cilantro because it doesn't work well with this soup for me. And I'm just going to allow the beef to cook. Now while the beef is cooking, let me go ahead and put 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. You can use any type of cooking oil that you have on hand. And I was going to put the pieces in, but the oil's not hot enough yet. So I put them in. And then when one side is brown, I flip it to the other side. And let me put some water in my bowl to get all that ricado. Put it in here. And then I'm just going to add water to about 3/4 of the way because this is a soup. And I want the chicken pieces to boil for at least 30 minutes before I start adding the other stuff, all right? So now let me go ahead and crack my egg. That is so satisfying to hear that sound when you put it on the counter and roll it like this. Listen. The things that give me joy. So now let me go ahead and stir here a minute. And oh, we're going to need tomatoes. But I didn't have any Roma tomatoes, which is what I like to use. So I'm just using the cherry tomatoes. The clock stopped because it's 30 minutes since the chicken has been boiling. So I'm just putting the black ricado through a strainer. Shout out to my cousin Debbie because she was the one that taught me this years ago to make sure that I put the black ricado through a strainer. Because if I don't, it's going to settle on the bottom of the pot and it's going to be like you're eating mud. So now let me go ahead and put my ground beef in. Give this a stir. And then now I want to taste. So it's hot enough with the black pepper and the black ricado. So all I need is a little bit more salt. So now let's taste again. And don't forget, guys, we put salt on the chicken and we put salt in the ground beef, all right? Taste again. Yeah, that's it right there. So now let me put my eggs in. Remember that they're hard boiled. And then the tomatoes go in last. I'm going to put the lid on and just let it simmer for about 5 minutes. just so the tomatoes will cook. I notice you know how to show up when the dinner is ready, huh?
That's what you're supposed to do. Wait until the dinner is ready.
You know what? He helped all day though. He cut up the chicken. He helped me with the ground beef. He ran camera. You worked hard. You deserve this meal. So he likes for me to go ahead and heat up the tortilla in the microwave. I don't like it like that. I feel like if you put it on the cabal, it's sturdier. So this is chicken soup, right? Basically, this is a chicken soup.
Something like that.
It has 3 meats. One time I did another dish like this and somebody says, what's the third meat? The egg. It's the chicken, the ground beef, the egg. Some people do ground pork. And we have a little bit of tomato in there. And of course the onion that was in the ground beef. And you're supposed to eat it with tortilla. Pretty simple. That black spice can be found at my Amazon store. I'm going to start listing that in the description so you guys can go find all this stuff, all right? So they have the red ricotta and the black ricotta in the store. So how is it?
It's good.
How is it? It's good? And these tortillas, they're like 100 calories per one, I think. So be careful. Just eat one. You guys, I hope you guys buy the spice and try this, all right? Thanks for watching. Oh, let me taste. Why is he tasting and not me? I'll taste from this bowl. This is what I took outside to do my photo shoot. You're gonna put more heat? That was enough. The heat that we had in this thing was enough, okay? It's good. Well, it depends on you.
Bye, folks.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload another video. Also check out my Belizean cookbook at bearpantryshow.com. Bye now.